Hello, we're back here for the people, And this is Chris X, and it's 8:40, almost towards 20 till top of the hour. We've been talking about the shooting, the racial shooting in Buffalo yesterday, when 10 people were murdered by an 18-year-old young man, who he's in custody right now, that killed. He killed a lot of people. He killed 10 people yesterday. Went in, shot him, was racially motivated. He's, like I said, he's in custody right now. We also talk about a baby shortage, the baby formula shortage, also in our country. This is an issue where a lot of stuff has been happening since the pandemic. And like I said, we're switching gears now. Like I said, I'm still on the roll right here, so we're still switching gears. But the address is, I'm reading an article from the USA Today. We're talking about a young lady. She by the name of Ashlyn Hensley. She has I said 8 month, but the 4-month-old. She had a 4-month-old son named Jackson, and store she went to, she can't get no baby formula for her son. She's been going on Facebook and so forth, and families are desperate. Shortages are bringing restrictions and price gouging. Got a lot of that going on. A lot of that. This price gouging and so forth and so on. Something needs to be done about that. But against the government. What can you say as the government is doing these things? To dictate who get to have and has, not why people starving, suffering, still taking stuff away from them. It's crazy. Very bizarre. Like I say, as of May 8, 43%. They say baby was sold out in retail across the U.S. and change strains. And someone said she also said the director of public policy at the WIC Association, Brian Dittmeyer, he said, quote, the size of that Jackson gets from WIC in our area is his mom, back that up, scratch that. His mom said the size that Jackson gets from WIC in our area is $33 a can. Mind that, $33 a can. And I've seen people charge just for that size, probably $45. Wow. Hensley says she was purchasing formula from a third-party sellers in a Facebook group until a scanner sent her 3 7-ounce tins, sample sizes that are usually given away for $80 instead of the 30-ounce cans that have been shown in the listing. Though Hensley noted that there are good actors online, offering to share formula at little to no cost. USA Today found online groups selling free sample sizes for $10 a tin. They overcharge you for something that we are suffering trying to get, just so they can make a profit. He said, who does that? A profit. This pandemic, a lot of people it's really hurting the people. People out there getting over on people. They just backdooring them, overpricing, scamming, trying to make a profit, taking advantage of people, taking advantage of this little boy and his mother, taking advantage. Don't give a damn. That don't happen. She had to go online. Some people say, A $30 can he's selling for 40, or I think I read somebody say 80 instead of 40. I sell a 30-ounce can. Then someone, from Wick, they would sell like 33 a can, and somebody want to charge you probably 45. Who does that? Changes must take place. Things must happen. But at the same time, what do we do? Now going down another paragraph, going further on, there's one lady named Natalie Allen who's 24. She's a new mom based in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Says she also has had to pay more to feed her 8-month-old daughter. She used to buy the Sam's Club generic formula, which cost her less than 50 cents an ounce. Low supply made her switch to the name brand formula E-Family, which costs more than double when measured by price per ounce. She said, quote, "You can't really find anything on the shelf except for the super expensive organic hippy-dippy fancy formula," Allen said. "The average American cannot afford to feed their baby if they're paying $40 for a tiny tin of formula. $40! Mallory Young is a new mom also. She's from Northern Virginia. Is switching her 11-month-old to toddler formula. It was the only hypogenic option available that wasn't expensive, ready to feed version. The toddler formula is not Young's first choice because she's less familiar with it. But the brand says the product is safe for infants 9 months and older. She said, quote, we just didn't know what else to do," she said. "You don't want to take infant formula from those who are much younger, who don't really have that alternative. We have to see how he tolerates it," end of quote. Other parents resorted to more dangerous alternatives. Hemsley said has been recommended goat milk, and Allen had a friend on Instagram sharing a recipe for formula. The American Academy of Pediatrics and Food and Drug Administration cautioned against making any baby formulas at home. Goat and cow milk also can be considered unsafe for infants less than a year old. That leaves parents like Young with very few options. There is no other alternative except for breast milk. If you're not breastfeeding, there is no other alternative, Young said. It's very terrifying thought. Hemsley said she switched the formula for both her and her son's well-being after experiencing severe pre- and postpartum depression and anxiety. Hemsley said she has seen a lot of hate from people judging parents who are breastfeeding during the shortage. Come on now. Come on, people. Get with it. That's pure ignorance out there. Let me finish the article. A lot of us don't have the option to breastfeed because of medical reasons. Mental health issues, she said. It's not fair for us to be attacked like that when we all want to do is feed our babies. The government, this pandemic, people has used this pandemic to hurt, abuse people, especially little babies that need this kind of formula. They need that. But when people are price gouging overpricing, bringing restrictions. America, you need to be ashamed of yourself. But that's who you are. This is who you are. We're coming for you. That's why we got to come up with solutions. Even with the Black Panther Party, with the United Panther movement and the new African Black Panther Party, when they feed babies and children, young parents and elderly children, give them the formulas and the medication and stuff like that. That we want to offer to the community. There's people like these ladies, new moms are hurting. They're struggling. They don't know what to do. They at their wits' end because they're getting fucked over by the government. Businesses are price gouging, raising prices to the roof, and think that's cute. You're making a profit on these children. Shame on you. Shame on you. How dare you to do this to little babies and young children? But yet you want to talk about we should protect our children. But you don't protect your children because your oppressor doesn't care about nobody but themselves. That's all they care about. What they can get, keep their foot on the masses' neck from killing them physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that, my friend, is a tragedy in itself. Because nobody don't win. And this pandemic, everybody lost. Everybody lost. Over 1 million. The USA Today this past Friday. We're going to talk about that in another segment. Over 1 million people has died from COVID-19. And now we got a baby formula shortage. And these mothers don't know where they're going to get it at. Because the damn stores want to price gouge and they want to bring restrictions. What alternative they have? The government don't have. Listen, government does not have the alternative. I got about 1:23 left. We're gonna wrap this up. We're coming close to the top of the hour. We're going about 7 minutes before the top of the hour. But I want to say this as I wrap this show up. What you gonna do about it? We can talk, we can dialogue, all kind of stuff. We can Zoom, chat, this and that and the third. And still the clock is ticking. Still people are suffering. People are dying. Racism running crazy. Racism comes in many shapes, forms, and fashions. And always remember this. At the end of the day, you have a voice. We all do. Let's come together and fight the oppressor. This is Chris X for the people, for the people. And remember, power to all people. Peace.